Well, thank you, Peter, and good morning. For my Texans here, howdy, y'all. And thank you to the Partnership for Public Service and IBM for inviting me here to join you this morning. My background, very briefly, I went to Rice University, got a BA in computer science, 1985. I never worked a job in computer science because I didn't want to work in the North Pole. And that day, these huge mainframe computers were it. And they had to be kept very, very cold, 55 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. And that meant that I was a scary dude walking through a parking lot in Houston, Texas, 95 degrees, 95% humidity, with a fur parka in my hand. And dinosaurs like me were viewed as having not a BA, but a BS in AI. But as everyone here knows, AI is not BS. It is no longer the future, it is our future right now. It's already here and playing a leading role in shaping our society and our culture. AI has the potential to transform America with critical advantages in the global market through safety innovations like self-driving cars that reduce crashes, save lives, give mobility to people who've lost it, like combat wounded veterans and senior citizens. It can also help the diagnosis and treatment of life-saving medical procedures. But what's not being discussed currently in the world of AI is how we can transform the way we govern. AI has the ability to provide lawmakers like me with up-to-date information, leading to better informed decisions. And since AI never, ever forgets, its constant review of the effectiveness of policy gives lawmakers and government officials the opportunity to be proactive and address issues as they first crop up, and not wait to deal with them years and years later when the problems get much, much, much bigger. At a time when our approval in Congress is below 20%, and cockroaches are more respected than members of Congress, we can take any help we can get. And as a lawmaker, I have a duty to understand and assess new technologies like AI. And that's why my colleague, John Delaney from Maryland, and I created the Bipartisan AI Caucus. This caucus is a perfect forum for lawmakers to be educated and understand the issues and policy impacts surrounding AI. Our motto is, first we educate, then we legislate. And this provides a forum to learn the benefits as we gauge the risks in this emerging field. However, as John and I discussed our future, we noticed that further action was needed to prepare Congress for this transformation in our nation as well. We had to ensure that innovation is not stifled because of a harsh regulatory climate. And that's why together we introduced a bipartisan, bicameral, I'll say that one more time, listen closely, bipartisan, bicameral bill called the Future of AI Act. We had two Senate colleagues join us, Todd Young from Ohio and Maria Cantwell from Washington. The intent of this bill is to see how government can develop and create an environment that allows AI to flourish and provide further efficiencies to the marketplace. The key to achieving this is by supporting the unbiased development and application of AI, protecting privacy rights of individuals in big data sets, and preparing the workforce for the upcoming changes and the fears they have going forward. Today's panel is titled, "The Future Has Begun, Artificial Intelligence to Transform Government." This is a timely discussion as government at all levels, from local officials to state officials to executive branch agencies, are in the process of reviewing AI to determine how it can be used to help better serve the public and keep our promises to them. We have only begun to scratch the surface on how this developing technology will be used to help the public. More discussions like the one taking place today are needed to make sure that throughout the country and the world, this technology thrives. One example of how AI works, I'll give you a number: 121 days. Who knows what that means in this room? AI knows. AI knows I'm from Houston, Texas. AI knows I played basketball in high school, #1 team of state, basketball in college. I'm a sports junkie. AI knows we have sports teams in Houston, pro teams, the Texans football team, the Rockets baseball team. We have the Rockets basketball team, the Astros baseball team. They know that. That number I mentioned, they all don't know. What AI knows, that date is the date since my Houston Astros have won the World Championship. The World Series champs are Houston Astros. Thank you. Have a great conference. Let's make this happen.